Welcome to WomanCEO Money Matters. I am your host, Yasmine Belle, coming to you with over 20 years as a tax accountant, CFO, and financial empowerment coach. This podcast is specially made for you if you are a woman seeking to live a life of intention and purpose while changing your situationship into a relationship with your money. You will learn tips, tools, and practical strategies through the WCEO model to build wealth, confidence, empowerment, and opportunity while making an impact through a wellness mindset. The investment we make today creates the next generation of women leaders, so let's begin. Okay, we have a new episode out today, Soul Connection and Energy Flow. So don't forget to watch it on YouTube, or you can have a listen on iTunes and Spotify. Quote of the day: life is a series of natural and spontaneous changes. Don't resist them. It will only create sorrow. Let reality be reality. Let things flow naturally forward in whatever way they like. Lao Tzu. Have you taken notice lately if you're flowing or resisting with life? We're often not even aware that we're in a space of resistance, which block us from the abundance of energy the universe has in store for us. Most of us operate from limiting beliefs or tunnel vision views. We have a hard time opening up to the possibilities that there's more because we're so focused in our current situation, but we forget there's a bigger world out there. And as much as we're able to live fully, it is impossible to experience all the wonders in the world in one lifetime. When we disconnect from our authentic self, we live in soul sickness, the misalignment of our body, mind, and spirit. In today's society, we have been conditioned to replace the ability to think for ourselves, that we don't even take enough time to reconnect and to listen to our intuition. When we take a moment to listen to our body, our soul, and trust ourselves deeply, we connect with our soul and our true essence. When we tap into that place of truth, we feel joy and euphoric happiness while experiencing the effervescent moment that take our breath away. Our world is more disconnected from each other now than ever before. In an era of technology, we have been programmed to be obsessed with the outside world and the O's of life. Oh, he's doing this, then I must do that. Oh, she bought a new car. Ooh, I must do that. Oh, she has blonde hair. I'm changing my hair color too. How can we live for an outside world, for more likes, more followers? And each time we seek outside validation of sorts, we lose a small part of ourselves. And there's nothing more attractive than meeting a person with depth and having a deep conversation until you realize the sun is rising and you both lost time in conversation that took you to a whole different dimension of curiosity. And those are the moments that take your breath away. Those experiences fuel the soul to the deepest connections. But how can we experience those connections when we're so busy losing ourselves in social media, filtered pictures, online videos? And the more time we spend outside of us, the more we lose a small part of who we are. A small piece of integrity, our values, our principles are chipped away because we have become consumers of the outside world. I would invite you to take an audit of your life and ask yourself, can you be alone with your thoughts for a couple hours and actually enjoy it? What do you practice as part of your daily routine that fuels your soul? We are so busy chasing shiny things, the new car, men, woman, or even money, that we don't even ask ourselves what truly makes us happy. What does joy represent in your life? What relationships do you have? What connections aspire you to search for? The most beautiful things in life are free. A smile, a voice of a loved one, even far away in what seems another lifetime, holding hands, a sunrise, a sunset, a sky at dusk, my favorite time of day. To live in abundance means you have to feel abundant, and it starts with appreciating all that is around you and tapping into your six senses. What are the smells around you? What does your space feel like and sound like? What are the things you can see that you can appreciate? Most of the spiritual teachings suggest that when we are in nature, we connect to our truest form. If we're not moved by the beauty around us and we don't take time to appreciate what is free, then we are not living an abundant, soulful life. Are we too busy chasing success that we forget to chase dreams, which are fueled by our intention and our desire? How is your energy connecting to your soul? And are you overthinking and constantly worried? If you are, then your mind is in control of your life. These are my inner practices to find inner peace daily. Meditation has been an escape and a practice that is a non-negotiable for me, because in a world where everything seems disconnected, I must honor my soul and reconnect to my inner peace. I journal and reflect every single day on how my values are aligned with my true self. And I give myself the space to ask if today's choices aligned with my values and principles. I reflect with kindness and openness to deeply allow these questions to be asked. Number 1, did a situation arise today where I didn't feel in alignment with my values? Number 2, did I live today with intention and purpose through my values? And number 3, am I creating a life based on my principles and values? What are some of your values? What principles do you live by? What are your non-negotiables? What soul relationships do you carry which are most precious? How are you allowing yourself to be your best self and be aligned with your values? Is your life built around your values? Life is meant to be celebrated, not just lived. And Oscar Wilde said it best: to live is the rarest thing in the world, as most people just exist. When we live with our true north, we allow ourselves to live in inner peace. We also live from a place of peace, calm, and authenticity. We allow the flow of life, and remember, we play a small but important role in everyday life. Most of us do not carry inner peace. We're so worried about money, relationships, the next move, the bigger house, that actually only gives us moments of gratification when we obtain it. And then we're on to the next bigger shiny object. What is inner peace anyways? Was there ever a moment in your life that you felt inner peace? Look at a child when they play. They're so innocent, joyful, happy, carefree of the world around them. But as adults, we manage to carry the whole weight of the world on our shoulders, instead of living in a world of purpose, intention, and flow. If we live in gratitude, there is no room for fear. We must make the conscious decisions that our souls are not for sale. In a world with current confinement and human connection disallowed, we are left only with ourselves, our thoughts, our habits, and our beliefs. We're too busy negotiating than actually living. So what relationships do you have with yourself, and have you built a life around your values? Let's embrace and flow with this time that has been given to us to reconnect to our most authentic self, the child in us. Let's get to know ourselves a little deeper so we can become adaptable of life's pivots and become free of discomfort. And embrace the pain and sadness that might arise from our past. Step into that past and heal our souls and allow the light to shine. Heal the girl and the woman will appear. When we connect with our souls, we are free from any outside conditions that pain us. So take a moment to connect with yourself and get lost in nature until you return back to your spirit. Allow the flow of life to energize you and notice any resistance or limiting beliefs that might come up. Be kind and gentle with yourself and allow to live in the moment of gratitude and peace. All the answers you're seeking are already inside you. You just have to listen. Honor your soul to experience inner peace and live for the moments that take your breath away. Thank you for letting me share my voice with you. If you love this episode and want more content, subscribe to our blog and join our Facebook group at WomanCEO Inc. Remember, live with intention and purpose while igniting the Woman CEO in you. Until next time, ciao.